Have you ever scrutinized your current diet and wondered if there's something better out there? Have you pondered about the ketogenic diet? The ketogenic diet is a fascinating concept that has caught the attention of many. This low-carb, high-fat regimen has been linked with weight loss and a plethora of health benefits. It's a shift from the norm, a deviation from the standard dietary practices that have been ingrained in our lives. But what if you are a vegetarian? How can you follow a ketogenic diet without any meat? This is what we will explore today. Before we dive into the specifics for vegetarians, let's understand the science behind the ketogenic diet. The ketogenic diet is a low-carb, high-fat diet that shifts the body's metabolism away from carbohydrates and towards fats and ketones. This metabolic state is known as ketosis. So how does this happen? Normally, your body runs on glucose, a type of sugar that comes from carbohydrates in your diet. When you restrict your intake of carbs, your body has to find another source of energy. This is where fats step in. When you eat less carbs, your insulin levels drop, and your body starts to burn stored fat for fuel. This process produces ketones, a type of molecule that your body can use for energy. This is what we mean when we say the body is in a state of ketosis. Now, you might be wondering, why would one want to be in a state of ketosis? Well, the ketogenic diet has been linked with several health benefits. Firstly, there's weight loss. Since your body is burning fat for energy, it's easy to see how this could lead to weight loss. Studies have shown that people on a ketogenic diet lose weight more effectively than those on a low-fat diet. Next, we have improved heart health. A ketogenic diet can reduce levels of harmful cholesterol, increase levels of good cholesterol, and lower blood pressure. This could potentially reduce a person's risk of heart disease. Lastly, the ketogenic diet can lead to better blood sugar control. This diet can lower blood sugar levels and improve insulin sensitivity, which is beneficial for people with type 2 diabetes or prediabetes. It's important to note, however, that while the ketogenic diet has potential health benefits, it's not suitable for everyone. Always consult a healthcare professional before making drastic changes to your diet. Now that we understand the science, let's explore how vegetarians can successfully follow a ketogenic diet. Being a vegetarian on a ketogenic diet might seem challenging, but it's entirely possible. Let's navigate the path together. A ketogenic diet is typically high in fats, moderate in protein, and low in carbs. As a vegetarian, you might wonder where you can get protein from. The answer is eggs. Eggs are a vegetarian's best friend on a ketogenic diet. They are packed with protein and contain virtually zero carbs, making them a perfect choice. But eggs aren't the only option. There's a wide variety of high-protein, low-carb vegetarian foods out there. Think tofu, tempeh, Greek yogurt, cottage cheese, and a variety of seeds and nuts. These foods can help satisfy your protein needs while keeping your carb count low. It's also essential to remember that while the ketogenic diet is high in fats, not all fats are created equal. Prioritize healthy fats found in foods like avocados, olives, and coconut oil. These foods are not only rich in good fats but also packed with other essential nutrients. But it's not just about the protein and fats. A balanced diet is crucial. Include a variety of non-starchy vegetables in your meals. Spinach, broccoli, bell peppers, zucchini, and cauliflower are just a few examples. These veggies are low in carbs but high in fiber and packed with vitamins and minerals. And let's not forget about the importance of hydration. Drinking plenty of water is a key component of any diet, and the ketogenic diet is no exception. The ketogenic diet requires careful planning, especially for vegetarians. It's all about making smart food choices. It might be a little tricky at first, but with time it becomes second nature. Remember, everybody is unique, and what works for one person might not work for another. It's always a good idea to consult with a healthcare professional or a nutritionist before starting any new diet. With careful planning and smart food choices, vegetarians can reap the benefits of a ketogenic diet too. So don't let the lack of meat deter you. Embrace the challenge and discover the potential benefits of a vegetarian ketogenic lifestyle. Did you know that grains only became a part of the human diet about 8,000 years ago? That's right. Before this period known as the Neolithic Revolution, our ancestors were primarily hunter-gatherers. Their diet consisted mostly of fruits, vegetables, nuts, seeds, and animal products. When humans began to settle and cultivate crops, grains like wheat, barley, and later rice and corn became a staple in their diet. Why, you might ask? Well, grains were easier to grow in large quantities, which meant they could feed larger communities. Plus, grains could be stored for extended periods, making them a reliable food source during harsh winters or droughts. But here's the kicker. Just because something is convenient doesn't mean it's optimal for our health. Our bodies evolved over hundreds of thousands of years eating a certain way, and 8,000 years is a relatively short time in evolutionary terms. This means our bodies may not be fully adapted to digesting grains. This lack of adaptation might explain why so many people are intolerant to grains. Celiac disease, gluten sensitivity, and irritable bowel syndrome are just a few examples of conditions that can be triggered or worsened by grain consumption. For these individuals, a grain-free diet can lead to significant improvements in health and well-being. But it's not just those with diagnosed conditions who might benefit from reducing grain intake. Many people find that they feel better, have more energy, and lose weight more easily when they cut back on grains. This is particularly true for refined grains, which are stripped of their nutritious outer layer and can spike blood sugar levels, leading to weight gain and other health problems. So, even though grains are a common part of modern diets, they are not necessarily the best choice for everyone. If you're struggling with health issues or just want to feel your best, it might be worth considering whether grains are serving you, or if it's time to explore other options. Remember, the goal is to nourish your body in the best way possible, and sometimes that might mean going against the grain. So what have we learned about the ketogenic diet for vegetarians? We've delved deep into the ketogenic diet, a low-carb, high-fat regimen that can help you shed those extra pounds. The science behind it is simple. By reducing your carbohydrate intake, your body enters a metabolic state called ketosis, where it begins to burn fat for energy instead of glucose. This, in turn, leads to weight loss. But what about vegetarians? Can they also reap the benefits of a ketogenic diet? The answer is a resounding yes. Incorporating high-protein foods like eggs, which carry zero carbs, can help vegetarians maintain a ketogenic diet effectively. And then there's the question of grains. Believe it or not, grains only became a part of our diet some 8,000 years ago, when humans first settled down and began cultivating wheat and other crops. This relatively recent addition to our diet could explain why many of us are intolerant to grains. Cutting them out and focusing on nutrient-rich foods like vegetables, nuts, seeds, and eggs might just be the secret to a healthier you. However, it's crucial to remember that everyone's body is unique. What works for one might not work for another. It's always wise to listen to your body and adjust your diet accordingly, keeping your overall well-being in mind. Remember, it's always important to consult with a healthcare professional before making major changes to your diet. Happy dieting!